Good morning. It's Saturday AM. Still, are we just thereabouts? 11:38, 28th of June, Saturday morning. We've made it before they get into the PM. But anyway, this is where we're at following our lovely application of 1044 and the previous application on Monday, about a week ago, of the trace element package from Green Care. And the colour is looking really, really good. Again, we've got a little bit of mushroom action around here. Nothing to be worried about at all. It's just because of the moisture that we've got around and about at the minute, and the good microbacterial, activity, whatever's going on down there. It means there's some good stuff in the soil. We need to get rid of these bags, Daniel. Come on. We still have this brown patch issue. Now, the brown patch, which I think it is, it's not red thread, I don't think, because of the colour. It is, and it's patchy. I think I brought that on myself on the basis that I was doing a lot of watering in the evenings when it was humid, and also with the feeds that I've been putting on, it can lead to feeding a bit of fungus that's around there and developing the brown patch. So it is a bit of an issue. Well, it's not an issue, I can manage it. It's not like an amenity turf this that I'm looking to win any prizes. Want it as good as it possibly can be, so we'll try and rectify that today. What we're going to do with this is we're going to spike the area, so I'm going to use Andy Easter's aerating tool with the spikes, so put some holes in the ground, and I'm going to go over with circular lot, aka the Verticutting, in two directions to thin out the sward. And I'm going to cut it again and leave it at that for the time being, because we don't need to apply anything else to it. But that hopefully will help this area just relieve some compaction. The Verticutting should remove some of this dead matter that's in there, and yeah, in a couple of weeks it should be feeling better. But that's my plan of action for today, because we've got a lot of stuff to do. Because it is Saturday, I want to try and take advantage of the good weather and go up to St Anne's with the dog. I'll wander up over there, because it's always lovely going to that part of the world, and then yeah, come back and watch some Squid Game 2. But having another overall look, the colour is looking fantastic. It'll look even better after I've cut it. We do have some weed grasses in there, you know. I think some power is coming up there trying to seed. Is it? I don't know what power does it. You tell me, you're the experts. I'm just, you know, a grass person who's learning and trying to do as best he can. But I think the verticutting that we're doing, other than the seed heads that we're getting, look at that colour, is disguising a lot of the weed grasses. I mean, that's mainly the only one that we've got that we can look to remove. But the shallow root system, verticutting, they don't like that sort of stuff. They don't like being cut, so we'll continue doing that. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Is that a big mushroom? Oh my word, that is. Hey, keep an eye out, because there might be some hobbits about. We'll have to get rid of that.
The mushrooms!
My gloves on, get rid of that. Yeah, ain't mushroom for that in my lawn. But yeah, we'll give it a soak this morning, just because there's still some of the granular left to break down. So that's broken in, that's gone down into the soil profile now. So we'll get on with it and start doing stuff. Like, subscribe, all that. We're getting to 5,000. We're doing a competition at 5,000. Told you about that. The dog's barking his head off. Let's crack on. Ho, 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 ho. Anyone for a porcini mushroom carbonara? Wow, that is a big bugger. Where has that come from? so there we have it. I'm running out of space again, madness. Only half an hour, so we need to do this quick. Yeah, so I think we can have a look and see it's the Verticutting. You see all the stuff that we pulled out. We'll have quick, well, let's see if we can get into the basket now. But it's just stripe the lawn up. If you want stripes on your lawn, get a Verticutting. Get one of these Von houses. But yeah, this is again the stuff that it pulls out. All this dead matter. So you can have a look at all that stuff that we pulled out vertically. So we've got the little bit of crap, little bit of thatch, little bit of grass, a little bit of yeah, yellow grass tips, dead grass tips. It's all rubbish. I do my old Harry Potter trick and put it between my knees. I mean, he went like a broomstick. You dirty buggers. And old Mark Slade will say something about that. Oh, you spun all the way around. But yeah, we have had a bit where it's ragged in a little bit deep around these areas here, but not to worry, it'll recover. It'll recover well. It's thinned out now. I didn't go all the way down here because, as like I said this morning, I did give it a water, and there's not much grass down here. We do need to rectify that. Is that where a shady mix comes in? Try and get us through winter. We'll think about that. I don't like going away from rye because I'm a rye man, and I love the rye because it looks good when it's all in the sunshine. So now I mentioned what we're going to do is try and poke some holes in there with Andy Easter's little tool, his little core aerating manual aerator, shall we call it. I'll get that out now. He's got some in stock. He's not got a lot in stock. He's not holding a lot of stock these days, but he's got a new supply now. So if you want some, yeah, you can look and hit him up at long-kit.com, and we'll have a look at one of these things now. So this is Andy's tool. I've shown it before on the channel. Excuse me. Usually it comes with, well, standard is the core aeration tines. So you can see the hollow. Camera. Punch it in the ground. Nice little core of turf, of root zone, of soil will come out that you can leave it, you can backfill it or whatever. But it also comes with solid tines, so we can do some solid tine aeration. So basically in these areas, after doing some research, one of the good things you can do is aerate the area if you're suffering from brown patch. So you can use a garden fork. I've got this tool, so I'm going to use it. It's simply just going to poke some holes in the area of where we're affected. Now this is a full root zone based area, so it's about 4 or 5 inches deep of root zone around here. So drainage should be relatively good, but that's why it's going down so nice and easily compared to some people that have clay soils. But I did put the work in, I did put the effort in to try and improve this, and it has worked. People always ask me, they've not asked me as much these days on the which do I prefer more, the Berenbrug, or do I prefer the Johnson's Premier Pitch? And I'm going to say it's the Johnson's Premier Pitch for me. It just looks a bit better than the Berenbrug. I think it's more hard wearing, in my opinion. So I've got it on the back, as I've shown in the past. Boys are playing football on there, even with the studs on, and it's holding up really, really well. But that's why they use it on professional football pitches. So yeah, that is my take. That's what I recommend. I've tried the Berenbrug Extreme Dwarf Rye. I was going for it on this lawn with the option if I wanted to get a new mower and cut it super low, but 20mm I'm happy with. But yeah, just poke some more holes in, and the wife said, one, my stripes are a bit wonky. Well, that's because they're not supposed to be stripes yet, and two, I have not cut it yet, I've not finished. So we'll get through this quickly now, and then yeah, we'll finish up the video. There we are on this windy day. That'll do. I'll see how that goes. The reason why I've done that is because the internet told me to on my research. basically that's it. So aerating, so I've done the verticuts, thin out the sward, which will help with getting some air there. And I've also poked some holes in the ground just to try and relieve any compaction, relieve uncompact some areas, and we shall see. But yeah, just how easy that went in is good. So we'll just get the reel out now and finish up, see how it looks after. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A verticut, a double verticut and a double cut, and it's coming up lovely. I think we're taking control of the weed grasses, because I don't think, there's one there that's hidden away with the sward, but the sward is looking very lovely and lush, considering we've just took a load of crap out of it. We've rolled over a worm cast in there or something like that, so that's disappointing. Saw that halfway through the mow. Even down this side it's looking, oh, I've got the gimbal the wrong way around, but yeah, even down this side it's thin. We need to put some more seed down. I think I mentioned we need to have a think about what we're going to do here. We need to put a bit more sand down in this area as well. It always struggles, but I don't know. Someone suggested once upon a time, make a big orangery on the side of the house. That'll solve my lawn issues. Yeah, this side, Barenbrug's coming up. Oof, lovely, lovely jubbly. Even though I do like the Johnsons better, but I think you can see some of the remnants of the old stripe from when we did the verticut, which is a shame. But that'll come out over the next week when we do some more mowing. Again, like down here, you can see clearly on where I'm at now on this camera. Oh, to 0 or -1. But we've got a good result. It's looking all right. We're getting there. Hopefully we can come back next week and it's a less brown patch, less issues. But I'm happy with that. So if you want a good lawn, you need to be verticutting it. You need to be mowing regularly. You need to be feeding regularly, and it'll start to come good. This side is looking really good. I'm very, 11 kilo mower. Put some guidelines in with the hater, but yeah, you can see here it's struggling a bit, but you go a bit further down and the web's doing a good job. So that's it. That's where we are. Verticut your lawn. Noto-tech.com. Matt Joyce, he's doing them. 200 quid. Get yourself a good scarifier like that with interchangeable cartridges. Have a look on his list on his website. It tells you what he does them for: screw fix, Lidl's, Parkside, Von House, Cobra, all these ones. Just have a look if you're interested in getting one. Fantastic piece of kit to put in your arsenal. As to is the Andy Easter punching device, the manual aerator, stuff like that. Fantastic, especially when it comes to when you're doing some coring to replace the soil. On that, we'll have another look, because yeah. 1, 2, 3. Come on, let's have a look. Again, these areas here, they'll just start to thicken out now for new grass. Hopefully, replace what's going on with the fungus. Now we've aerated it, but look at this. That is lovely, thin. That is football pitch-esque. That, so I'm happy. And that's on the Barenbrug. On this side, have another look. Look better later on when the sun's on it and not on the trees. But yeah, we're going in the right direction. Good time of year. So thanks everyone for watching this little video. Like, subscribe, 5,000 subs, competition, sub, then we get to run a competition. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend, enjoy the sunshine, what we've got in it, and leave one last look of the old lawn, not the crap post. Get rid of that. But yeah, we're looking in a good place. On that, I'll leave you. I'll be the same.